Te veo, mamita, con la carita media rara, como si tienes ganas de actuar mala. Jala, jala, una noche conmigo, no wanna know nothing, and that I promise, baby, now show me something.
What up, everybody? It's Little Heart. How are you all doing today? So I wanted to come up on here and say hello to all of my fans, all of my viewers, you know. And oh, by the way, if you notice that one of my earrings is bigger than my other earring, it's just because you're going crazy. No, I just kidding, okay? Holy shit, one of my earrings just fell off or whatever. Better get that shit back into its hole or whatever. Anyways, I'm getting ready to go out, which might explain how sexy I look. Although I know it's been like a long time or whatever since I last came up on here and did a little post, I really still care about you guys because like you're my fans and my viewers, and like even though you don't leave comments or subscribe to me, I still know that you all love me, okay? So like today I was trying to find a job and I decided that like nothing around here is like worth working or whatever, because everything around here is like totally lame and they're all totally nerdy. There's like all of these girls in like white polo shirts with like little animals or whatever. Why would you wear a shirt like that? I mean, where do you even buy that shit? Anyway, so like today I was walking down the side of the road and I saw like some girl who looked like Maria, and I said, oh, there she is being a slut again. No, it turns out it was my friend Rosa, and Rosa was like, hey girl, what's up? And I'm like, hey Rosa, what you doing? And she's like, listen, I have a story for you. And this is what the story was, okay? So like my ex-boyfriend, oh, I did not tell you we broke up. Anyways, it's not really that important. He wasn't that big of a guy in my life anyways. Rosa saw him making out with Maria, and I was like, she's a total whore or whatever. And she's like, I know. And then I was like, how did they even hook up? And she goes, well, I guess like her car broke down and she had something wrong with her tire. And I'm like, holy shit, I think maybe she was telling the truth. And she was like, yeah. And then Joe helped her, like, put her tire back on or whatever. Pfft. Like, why would she even do that? That's like muy loca. So I'm like, listen, I think that Joe just made that up. I think like maybe he just wanted to look like the hero or whatever. And like Maria's car didn't really break down. I think it's all a big lie. You know, so then like Rosa and I decided to get lunch at our favorite Puerto Rican restaurant, and I was like, listen, just because we both Puerto Rican don't mean that like we're going to get something really cheap on the restaurant menu or whatever. And the guy who was there was like, listen, I know you're not going to get something cheap on my menu, okay? Or else I would not have served you. And I'd be like, how you know? And he's like, listen, I could tell by the Bentley you're driving. And I'm like, listen, you cannot judge a book by its cover, okay? You cannot judge a like car by its Bentley, okay? I am so clever. These earrings were like Maria's when we were friends. They're falling out because Maria is a skinker. These earrings are as loose as Maria. We decided to go get our nails done, and like we walk up to the place and the guy is like, your nails are too short, you must have been biting them or whatever. And I'm like, listen, it's a nervous habit, okay? And you do not need to talk about my flaws, okay? I happen to enjoy my flaws. Okay, now is the part of my show that I am starting today. It's like the first time I'm going to do it, alright? So like this is what happened, okay? I'm going to tell you a story, an incident or whatever, or I'm going to ask you a question and you're going to give me a response, and like you have to comment or whatever, and you don't really have to comment, I guess. You can like leave a message or you can like do a video response, but like I really want to know what your opinion is or like what your advice is or whatever, because like I have a lot of questions, okay? And like there's so much going on in my life. I am like so hardcore like into all of this shit, and like I don't know how to get out, so like I need your help, okay? Anyways, so like okay, here's the question or whatever. I really want to get a new job, but like I don't know what the best restaurant to work at is, and like I think I'm going to have to start waitressing or whatever, and like I don't really want to waitress, but like I think it's probably the best idea with like my lack of experience or whatever. And like basically I just want to do a job that would be easy for me, but I would get lots of money, okay? Because like if my parents take away my Bentley again, then I'm going to be totally out on the streets. I do not want to be out on the street, okay? Like that would be horrible or whatever. And like my parents' house is so big, like it's like fucking huge, and like they do not like me to have more than 2 bedrooms in there or whatever. How can you not let me have 2 bedrooms, okay? Like, I do not even think that it's like possible for me to condense my shit into like 1 bedroom. Like, that is bullshit or whatever. Scandalous. Anyways, so you guys should like tell me which place would be a good place for me to like work at, you know, to like waitress or whatever. This is my dog. His name is Pedro. Say hello, Pedro. 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 Pedro kind of stupid, okay? He's chasing his tail or whatever. I don't really know. Whatevers.